Are you aware of recently Jamie Foxx going into hospital?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized for several weeks for an undisclosed medical complication back in April while filming the Netflix action comedy Back in Action in Georgia. The actor has largely remained mum about the hospitalization until last week when he shared an Instagram video debunking ongoing rumors about his health. He explained that he was determined to remain out of the public eye until his recovery.
I saw the Instagram video.
Yeah, so what it is that, I don't know, we all thought Jamie Foxx was going to die. Like, it was made out that it was really bad and nobody knew what was going to happen. And he hasn't been seen publicly since. However, he's done an Instagram video explaining why he's been out of the public eye, etc. Now, everybody is creating conspiracy around this. Everyone's saying, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are saying that they think he's been cloned and that's not really Jamie Foxx. So a lot of people think he's dead and they've created like a clone of him because he's got this new movie coming out, which the movie is about somebody getting cloned. So everyone thinks it's just a bit strange.
Right.
Yeah. And there's a lot of videos, you know, flying around. So I'm going to show you some of them. And then I want your opinion.
I mean, Jamie Foxx, I don't believe he's been cloned. I think the guy was very sick, and obviously the color's been dry. When you get, I remember when my brother got sick. My brother's similar skin color to me. When he got sick, he looked yellow.
Everyone's color drains. You all look different. Like, you lose weight. You're not gonna look like yourself. And considering nobody knows what this guy's gone through, and
that's
what
what's
he's
making people feel
yeah,
weird.
but because nobody knows what's happened to him and what he's had to go through to even get out of the hospital, I just think it's absolutely wild and bizarre that people have the cheek to say he's being cloned. Like, imagine you've been there fighting for your life, not knowing if you're going to make it out. You make it out, and instead of everyone cheering like, oh my God, thank God he's alive, everyone's like, oh, this ain't him. He ain't real. The guy's been through enough. He doesn't need rumors about him being cloned as well. I think it's horrible. It's really heartless. It's like, you know, when, for example, the submarine thing happened not long ago, and there's people that have lost family members in this. People have lost their lives and everyone's just creating memes online. Oh, if my boyfriend was in the submarine, I would have found it by now. And everyone's laughing about it. And it's like, this is traumatic experiences that other people go through and people are just laughing at it.
Okay,
Am I being too sensitive here?
Yeah, I'm going to have a different take to that. So some of the people that watch Midnight Rubbish follow me on Instagram, and they would have seen the untold amount of memes that I was posting.
I can understand it's funny, but it's also heartless when you think about it.
No, it's not. It's their memes.
No, because imagine, God forbid, your mum died and then everyone's posting memes about your mum taking a piss. You ain't going to like that.
No, I understand, but at the end of the day, when you put stuff on the internet, the reality is people are going to meme it. And the thing is that there's a difference between people doing things maliciously and a difference between people that are actually trying to attack you. I saw the memes. We all saw the memes. The Xbox controller disconnected. The Vin Diesel looking for his family underwater. They were funny. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I laughed at a lot of them. The Vin Diesel one absolutely killed me. I was in tears. And
okay.
A lot of the memes that we post online. Well, you don't really post. You're not even online. But most people that post memes online, those memes are probably upsetting to somebody. Just like the 9/11 jokes are upsetting to somebody, just like insulting Muslims is funny to some, insulting to others. Just like Dave Chappelle making LGBT jokes about, you know, people that might have offed themselves or whatever. Everybody gets upset about something. So
I get it. I've got dark humor, so I can understand.
I don't know if you do.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
What compared to the shit that I post?
Yeah, my humor's dark.
Darker than mine.
Probably, yeah. Mine goes deep. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. The point I'm making is that nobody really understands what that's going to feel like until they're in that position.
So if you think that this is insensitive, but you've got dark humor,
I know,
what kind
I'm
of
contradicting myself. But
so were you laughing at the submarine memes?
No, like, for example, yeah, the submarine memes I did find funny, but I still think it's wrong, and I feel bad for laughing because it's heartless.
Sav.
But I ain't creating the memes and I ain't sharing the memes.
Yeah, but you still found it funny.
Because I've got dark humor, but that doesn't mean that I'm not taking accountability for my own actions and knowing that it's wrong.
Yeah, but you think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong.
Yeah, and we're giving our own personal opinions.
I know, but like, you're saying that you're sensitive and that you're sympathetic to
Because it's sad.
these people, but then what?
It's sad. Jamie Foxx nearly lost his life, and everyone's saying he's a fake.
Yeah, well, that's not even a meme. That's people making accusations.
No, I know, but that's the video we're basing it off. I just used the submarine as a analogy type thing. Yeah, something bad's happened, and people are just, taking a piss.
No, there's certain things that people meme that I'm like, that doesn't seem like a memeable thing. The reason the submarine thing was very memeable is because they went down there with an Xbox controller and it disconnected. There's so many memes you could create from that. If someone came in here and graped you and then someone made a meme about it, I'd be like, where's the joke? But there's a joke to be made about someone controlling a submersible with an Xbox controller. And then what?
Did they really go down there with an Xbox controller?
Yeah, with a controller. Have you not seen it on Sky News?
No.
He holds up the controller. He's like, we're going to use this to control it. And then I don't know if it was that...
Is that real?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because they forgot the battery pack, which is what made it even more memeable.
Yeah, but no, that's what doesn't make sense to me, because if you're going in a submarine underwater on a big mission with something that you know is dangerous, you wouldn't just accidentally forget something. You'd have so many people checking and making sure everything is in place.
Well, I mean, first of all, they already told them not to go down there with that submersible, that it was not approved to go down there, but because the guy had more money than sense, he decided to go down there with his friends and his son, or someone else's son, and then they didn't come back. They're just at the depths now. Now, I understand the families that happened to you. Of course, it's going to be sad. But you have to understand that my man went down to look for the Titanic with an Xbox controller. How am I supposed to not meme that? That is a layup.
Okay. People would rather believe that Jamie is now a clone or AI than the man just was seriously sick and damn near died. Because he doesn't look exactly the same. You look different after a bad cold. Shaking my head, weirdos.
But also, people forget that the screen that you post pictures on, for example, when I'm doing the editing for these videos, I've got 2 computer screens. You look different on one computer screen to the other.
Can I just say, though, if you really look at the facial features, you can see it's the same person. He's just sick.
Hairline does look a bit mad, though. Hey, maybe they're onto something.
Listen, look at the nose. Look at the freckles. You know what I'm saying? Look at the lips. Look at the beard.
Look, I don't think he's a clone, obviously, but he is noticeably different.
Yes, because he's been sick.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a cold. I don't know what this guy had, but whatever he had has clearly fucked him up, because he does look very different.
If you think about people who are dead or nearly die and stuff, and they're in a hospital, literally fight for their life, they look completely different. Your whole body is burnt out.
Well, I want to say thank you to all of the fans that have been supporting.
Hey guys, what you think happened to Jamie Foxx? I think he been cloned. You know why? Because he got a movie coming out called They
What
Cloned
the
Tyrone.
fuck?
Like his eyes are going all black.
Because he's squinting.
Yeah, exactly.
This is ridiculous. The guy has not been cloned. The guy was sick. He was sick. I'm sorry, we just came out of COVID. Some of the people that I saw with COVID look different. For what purpose would they clone Jamie Foxx? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Some of these conspiracies just get way out of hand. You know what I think it is? There's a lot of conspiracies where you could listen to them and you could be like, this might have some legitimacy to it, but the mainstream media never wants you to really pay attention. So what happens is you get all these stories like this that get modeled in with other conspiracies where you could probably take them a little bit more seriously, and then it just looks like a bunch of whack jobs just talking out of their ass. The man has not been cloned. He was sick. Okay, let me refer. I'm fairly certain he hasn't been cloned. I don't know everything that goes on in Hollywood. I know there's some weirdos. I don't think he's been cloned.
Absolutely not.
When I saw some people that had really bad COVID and they look different. Mm-hmm. I've seen people with bad flu. No, when I remember I got the flu back from Barcelona about 5 years ago, and I thought I was dying. I don't know what kind of flu I caught. I thought I was finished. I thought I was going to perish. My mom looked at me and she said, "You don't even look the same. You don't look like my Michael." I looked mashed up. My cheeks were in. I'd lost all strength. My skin color had changed a little bit. I couldn't stomach anything. I couldn't even drink water because it hurt my stomach. But then I got better and my skin color went back to normal. Look at Jordan Peterson. When he got sick and he was on death's door, he doesn't look like how he looks now. How he looks now is very healthy in comparison. Skin color is different, everything.
Yeah, there's people that are always going to come out looking different because they might have to have operations that change the way that they look. They might lose weight, gain weight, the color drains. But also what people are not taking into consideration as well is like camera angles and lighting changes things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, oh, he looks super white. Very well, his color's probably drained, but also it could just be the lighting in the video that's making him look even lighter. Do you know what I mean? And people saying his head shape's changed. It might be the way he's holding the camera angle. If I hold the camera like this and then I go up like that, I look completely different. If I go to the side, it's like different people. Do you know what I'm saying? And look at the lighting here.
That's how they get you on Tinder. You know those catfishes when they take the picture like this? Do you know why they're doing that? They're hiding the double chin. When you see them in person, you're like, I'm sorry, who are you? It happens, man. You even record on a different camera. You record on, and you bring something up on different computer screens. Because when I do the editing for this, on the screen that I do the editing on, it looks like really crisp. But when I move it over, our skin colors change. So
is it?
Yeah, we look different on my other screen. On my screen on
Which
the right.
screen do we look better on?
On the one that I'm editing on, we look better.
Oh, so it goes and looks disgusting after.
No, it's just whatever people are watching on, it might change slightly. But like when you take pictures on certain phones, the cameras are too good, and they get all like all the parts of you that you don't want people seeing. And then like some like TikTok filters, they get rid of all that shit. It depends on where you're taking the picture as well, the angle, and the guy was sick. I'm sorry, I know we entertain conspiracies on here sometimes. This is not one of them that I'm willing to entertain. I can't even understand why they would want to clone Jamie Foxx. Did he know something? Like someone said to me the other day, don't you think it's weird how all these celebrities are always up to no good or going, oh, we're glad to see you back, Jamie? Well, I was like, bro, I can't, where am I supposed to go with this? Even if it was true, from where am I pulling that? I have nothing to go on here. It's just that I always come back, it looks different. It must be an AI. Like,
I think everyone needs to leave Jamie Foxx alone.
now, in the unlikely, super unlikely event that Jamie Foxx has been cloned, I'd like to know, first of all, why him? Secondly, where is the original? Thirdly, if they did clone him, that means they probably cloned other. You know, he's not the first one I've heard of. They said this about Eminem.
They say this about everyone. They say this about Avril Lavigne. They say she's dead and this person's a clone.
Really?
Yeah. They do it about everyone. People just get bored and they got too much time on their hands.
Avril Lavigne
Imagine
was a
one day
skater
you
girl,
wake
right?
up. Yeah. Imagine one day you wake up and everyone's like, this ain't the real Mike from Midnight Rubbish. He's been cloned.
Do you know what I would do if someone did that? I would start doing really weird things on camera to
Look, straight away it comes up.
wow, it's a top search.
Yeah. You see that? So this was her before, but she's just grown up and aged. Like,
Why? What I don't understand. What is the basis of saying she's cloned?
So there's this conspiracy theory that Avril Lavigne unalived herself back in 2003 and was replaced by a doppelganger. So there's this woman called Melissa Vandella, and people think that that's the one that Avril Lavigne switched places with, and that Melissa Vandella was originally her body double. Then once this situation happened, she took over full time. And it's crazy because people think that My Happy Ending, Girlfriend, and Never Growing Up were like tributes to Avril. There's little things like cheekbones or jawlines or freckles and tattoos that people are like, that doesn't look the same.
people honestly got too much time on their hands. Like, literally, you can see the facial features are the same. She's just aged. Jamie Foxx, you can see the facial features are the same. He's just unwell. It's just weird to just basically make up these rumors that people are not the real person anymore. What would be the need or reason to do this?
Yeah, I don't really understand either. Like that Avril Lavigne, she looks at Avril Lavigne just older. That looks at Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If I show you a picture of me from when I was younger, are you going to say I've been cloned because I don't look like that anymore?
Yeah, even me, I look fairly different from when I was younger as well. You can still see it was me, but I've changed as well. It happens when people put on weight, when they get sick, when they lose weight, you know, when they change their diets, all sorts of things can happen. Even the way you grow your hair can have a dramatic difference on how you look. I know there's weird shit that goes on in Hollywood. We could talk about that all day. The Jamie Foxx thing, the Avril Lavigne thing, Eminem, I don't believe that.
They actually said it about Eminem.
Yeah. because Eminem looked quite different for after he did the real Slim Shady. He went through like a change, but I was like, look, man, the guy I'm pretty sure he used to abuse drugs, do a lot of alcohol, late nights, doing God knows what. Yeah, you're going to go through some changes. You're going to look different. But I don't know what goes on behind Hollywood's closed doors. There is weird shit that goes on, but I don't think Jamie Foxx has been cloned. And
Neither do I.
honestly, if people start doing that to me, I just lean into it. I think it'd be
think-
hilarious.
I don't think anyone's been cloned. I think you can't.
Well, I think they have the technology to clone. I don't know if they've cloned humans before.
But it's just like people's voices would be different. Like, fair enough, you could find someone who looks like you, but to actually like sound like you and act like you and everything. I don't know. There's talented people out there who can, like, I've seen videos of people sounding exactly like Christina Aguilera and things like that. But
no, but I think what a lot of the time with these sort of things, when they're saying they've been cloned, it's not them finding a doppelganger. It's like a machine or some sort of like entity that.
So they're trying to say that that's a robot.
Not a robot, like a cybernetic organism.
What?
You ever seen Terminator?
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
No.
That's Predator, but the guy that's in that.
Is that not in the Terminator? Why does
No.
everyone always say that?
It's in Predator. The Predator's coming after and it's like, get to the chopper.
Okay.
The Terminators are cybernetic organisms, right? They look like us, they bleed, but underneath it's a machine, just a highly intelligent one, like AI. But I think what these people are getting at is that that's not a doppelganger, that's not another human being. That is like a reptilian or some sort of evil entity, something has possessed him, or it's an artificial intelligence walking around as Jamie Foxx. I think that's what they're trying to get at. Look, do I think that we're going to get to the point where there are going to be artificial intelligence that can look just like us and talk like us and sound like us? Yeah, I do. Because artificial intelligence it is able to change its voice already. It can, and it's learning, right? The AIs that we've seen them demonstrate, they learn very quickly. So will there come a time in human history where there could be an AI walking around that looks like me and Sabi? Yeah, probably. Do I think Jamie Foxx has been cloned on this occasion? No, I just think the guy was sick, and because there's a lot of weird shit going on right now, everybody's like, oh, he's got black eyes, it must be a demon. Oh, he's doing this, it must be an AI. No.
Planet Earth is dramatic.
That's one way of putting it.
Absolutely dramatic. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I can't lie, I'm so bored of it all. I'm so bored.
We just ripped that woman for saying, I'm so bored of this conversation. We come on here to have these conversations. You can't say that.
I can't say that I'm bored of how dramatic Planet Earth is. Of course I can.
What does that even mean?
I'm bored. I'm just bored of the way humans are these days. We're just everything. No, it hasn't always been this way.
Sabi, people have been into conspiracy since the Dark Ages.
Forget about conspiracy. I'm talking about planet Earth as a whole right now. Everything that we react to and the way people are and the things people are sensitive about, the things people are saying, the way they're acting. I'm just bored of it all.
I was playing Street Fighter 6 online today, right? And I beat this guy and he turned on his mic and he goes, I hate. I was like,
Hello.
what?
Hello.
He goes to me, I hate. And he said it in like a proper, I hate sort of voice. And I was like, so I opened my mic and I was like, how'd you know I was black? He was like, you just play like. I was like, excuse me?
What did you say?
I started laughing and he started laughing as well. And I was like, I said to him, are you actually racist?
Are you sure
that
like, he's not black as well though?
I don't know if he's black, but he started laughing and I started laughing and I was like, are you like racist or are you like Call of Duty racist? And he was like, Call of Duty racist.
What's Call of Duty racist where you just say anything and everything online to piss people off?
If you used to play Modern Warfare back in the day, anyone could get it. Anyone. You sign on straight away. Oh, we got a monkey in the room. Oh, your mum sucks dick. Just random shit. And God forbid a girl enters the chat.
Is she getting ripped?
All hell breaks loose. Well, but the thing is, I said to girls that used to play Modern Warfare back in the day, embrace it. That is the culture.
I find it hilarious. Like, I would love to just sit and watch somebody playing like Call of Duty or something, because I find it funny watching people just cuss each other out, and everyone always brings everyone's mums into it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna edit in here. The first match I ever played on Mortal Kombat 11. This was back in 2016, I think it came out. This is before the game's out. This was a beta release, so they were testing the game out. The guy unmutes and goes, "I can't stand monkeys." And I was like, "How do you know I'm black?"
Finish him.
I keep doing the same move over and over, you fucking monkey ass bitch. Sleeping ass, name looking ass bitch.
He just called me a monkey. I don't know if you can hear that.
How? The response is the same every time. You just play like a... I don't know what that means. You don't play games at all, do you?
No, but I would like to.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put you on my voice chat, and I'm just gonna let you talk. And you don't play, I'll play.
Okay.
And
but
I'll
act like it's me playing.
Yeah, and I'll be battering them, and you just sit there talking shit. I guarantee they're gonna lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
You might get some marriage proposals as well.
Okay, when can we do that? You guys all heard off of Michael this. Watch him never follow through with it.
No, I'll bring my when we do the live stream. I'll bring my laptop around. It's got Tekken and Street Fighter on there.
But that's gonna be coming up to 3 a.m. It's late. I got work in the morning.
What do you want me to do? We don't live together. How am I supposed to?
Yeah, but we could just, we could just choose a day to play the game. It doesn't always have to be when we're filming.
Well, it'd be. You're the one that's always busy,
Not true.
or just doesn't respond at all. I text her.
Do you know what? You know what? It's not good to tell lies.
I'm sorry. Let's go over the transcripts, shall we?
No, don't target this week, because I've had a crazy busy week. Furthermore, bleep this out.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Text her at 11:41, 11:42, 11:42, 11:42, 12:20, 12:34, 6:05. The following day is when I get a response in the evening. And I had to say to her, "Are you alive?" And then she decides to respond. Explain yourself.
Okay, so in my defense, as you know, I've been very busy recently. And from yesterday, from where I was so burnt out and I didn't want it to continue throughout the rest of the week, I went bed early. And then I got up late because I was still so tired. And then I rushed to work. I've been busy at work all day. Michael left me a 4-minute voice note. I did not have 4 minutes in my day to listen to that voice note and respond. So I responded once I had a chance to respond,
Did you hear what I said?
which was when I finished work.
Did you hear what I said in the voice note?
Yeah, I listened to the whole voice note, yeah.
Okay. It wasn't me just begging for attention. I was trying to.
It was 4 minutes of Savvy. Why are you not replying to me?
I was trying to get shit sorted out, right? Because these guys have been asking for live streams, and I'm there saying this is what we should do, this is how we should do it, and no response. Nothing.
No,
This
because
meant
I
to be my business
knew
partner.
because I knew that I was going to see Michael today, so I was just going to discuss it with you today when
How
I
did
saw
you know?
you. Because I listened to it at about,
How did you know you're going to see me today?
because we scheduled.
Tomorrow's never promised. Seize the moment. That's what I tell you all the time.
But if tomorrow wasn't promised and you died,
Touch
wood, the voice note would have been irrelevant, because it was you trying to set up us filming a live stream, and we no longer would have been able to do that live stream because you're not alive.
How bad would you feel? You were the last person I tried to reach out to, and I got...
How do I know I was the last person? Like, say you didn't message loads of people when you woke up.
You know I don't message anyone.
How do I know you're not throwing out good morning messages to people?
Go on, type in good morning to my phone and see who comes up. Nothing but Tinkerbell.
You message your dog.
Yeah.
Your dog has a phone.
Yeah.
Your dog's pretty cool.
Yeah, Tinkerbell is cool.
But would I have felt bad? No.
You wouldn't have felt bad?
No.
I would have felt
What
terrible.
am I feeling bad for?
Oh, you're heartless.
So I'm messaging you stuff about
Anyway.
Midnight Rubbish. No. It's not. Anyway, I'm messaging you stuff about Midnight Rubbish. You've gone bed early, and then you've woken up, and you're so busy with work, and then I die. You're going to feel bad that you never replied to that message.
Yeah. Because I know that I can always reply. Even though I'm supremely busy, I'll always reply to Sam.
Come with me for one whole day.
Where?
One whole day, just come along with me. Just I'll handcuff you to me and watch my whole day, morning to night.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Okay.
And then you can do the same with me.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not doubting yours, but at the same time, I'm not complaining about it either.
All right, that's fine.
We work different kinds of jobs.
We'll do a day with subs.
You're annoying. You're very, very annoying.
Oppenheimer was such a good film, you know. It was so good. You know.
No, because you're about to start giving spoilers for people who might want to watch it.
You can't spoil Oppenheimer. Everyone knows what happened.
I don't.
Of course you do.
No, I don't. How can you tell me what I do and don't know?
Are you aware of World War II?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, I know World War II happened, but do I know the ins and outs of it? No.
You know we bombed Japan.
No, I didn't know that.
No. Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
No.
Well, this isn't a spoiler because basically it was the biggest war in history.
My great-granddad was alive during World War II.
So you should know this.
Why should I know it?
It's important to know.
No, it's not important to know. It makes no difference.
You don't think it's important to understand our history, human history?
Nah.
Why? And do you think
because it's history.
Do you think if everybody
shouldn't worry about the past?
If you don't understand the past, you are doomed to repeat it.
Okay.
That's why you should understand.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Do you think if everyone took that stance, that we would be in trouble or not?
I don't know. I don't care.
You should care.
Well, I don't.
Well, you should.
Tell someone who cares.
God,
Maybe someone in the comments will care and wants to hear what you've got to say.
What they did to Japan was one of the most horrific things that has ever occurred in human history. So much so, I don't know if Oppenheimer depicts it accurately. I'm pretty sure it does.
Watch my dad's side eye.
He was like, why is she recording me? But the Germans had already been defeated when they dropped the atomic bomb. Right? They had already been defeated, and the Japanese refused to stop fighting, right? Because, you know, they've got that whole warriors mentality. They're going to go down swinging, but they were basically defeated. It was unnecessary to drop those 2 bombs on them. What they did, there's an anime that depicts what happened to their skin when the bomb dropped. It's horrific. It's honestly one of the most horrific things. And you can, in the film, you can feel the pain that Oppenheimer feels for creating that bomb. It's really sad. It's a brilliant film, brilliant soundtrack.
Yeah.
And there are I was just like, holy shit, how did they cast this person? You know, every film's got like a star actor. Oppenheimer, there was like 50 people in it, like A-list celebrities just everywhere. Right? Even
but that's what like The Longest Yard is like.
No, but The Longest Yard is like, they weren't A-listers, but they were well known. This was A-list celebrities everywhere.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
Is his name Clive Murphy? Is Clive Murphy the Peaky Blinders character?
I don't know.
Anyway, the main guy that's in it. No.
You just named 2 people. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I'm not good at naming names with actors, but when you see them, you're like, I've seen that guy in like award-winning things.
Longest Yard is A-list actors, but anyway.
Do you remember Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Which one was Drake the fatter one?
No, Drake was the cool one.
Josh was he's in this as well. He looks like a proper Italian gangster.
Yep.
All right, do you know what? Fine. Savvy doesn't seem to want to talk about it.
Can I tell you about Keeping Up with the Kardashians now?
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah. So today, I think it was... Anyway, I'm not really going to go into it, but... Before we watch the videos as well, do you know the rapper Ice-T?
Yeah.
What is... We're mid-filming. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Put it on my Instagram.
No, that's awful. I look like a feminist now.
Feminist.
Okay, we'll go back to that first one. Are you posting this on Midnight Rubbish?
No, it's on my Instagram.
Do you think I look nice with blue hair?
No. Don't ever do it. You'll tank the whole YouTube channel.
No, Michael, I don't do pictures. What is this? You're embarrassing me right now. Yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm saving it for you. Do you know who the rapper Ice-T is?
Yeah.
Can you post that on here so everyone can see what you just did?
Yeah.
How do you still have friends?